Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Polygon Matic, whose current price stands at the $0.884 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by 1.45%. and in this video I want to give you the key scenarios that I expect to play out basing my analysis on the Elliot wave structures, the Fibonacci's, the key areas of support and resistances, and also draw out any key chart patterns that you have information on this chart. And I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening here on the Polygon Matic chart. From the all-time high, we had been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC corrective movement, which took us back to around the $0.32 mark, and having seen that low, I believe Polygon Matic has done the minimum that we expected it to do in its ABC corrective movement, and I'm expecting a very nice bounce to the upper side, obeying this Elliot wave structure, having our wave 5 taking us back to an all-time high in the next bull market. And before all that plays out and we get to an all-time high, we first need to see that first wave to the upper side, and I believe we have seen that movement to the upper side in the formation of that first wave, and whatever we are seeing right now is a retracement to the lower side in the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 2. And jumping to the 4-hour chart for further analysis. Here on the 4-hour chart you can see I have this Elliot wave structure in yellow, which is a fractal wave within that first wave to the upper side, where once we saw the formation of that fifth wave to the upper side, that completed the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this Elliot wave structure, that is that fractal wave within that first wave to the upper side, after seeing our low at around the $0.32 mark, we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side, seeing the high of that first wave, then retest in the formation of our wave 2, continued pushing higher in the formation of our wave 3, making our peak at around the $1.05 mark. And after seeing that peak in the formation of our wave 3, I expected a very nice retracement over here in the formation of our wave 4, which I expected to retrace within this red target area that I have here on the charts, which perfectly lies between the $0.81 mark and the $0.66 mark. And you can see we retraced into that target area in the formation of that wave 4, making our low at around the $0.69 mark. And after seeing that low in the formation of our wave 4, I expected an impulsive movement to the upper side in the formation of our wave 5, and because our wave 5 is an impulsive wave, I also expected to see fractal waves in formation within that fifth wave to the upper side, and we are seeing such a movement right here, which I'm representing in this fractal wave, that is this Elliot wave structure here in blue, where once we saw the formation of that fifth wave of this Elliot wave structure in yellow, that completed the formation of that fifth wave to the upper side, and also that higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side, making our peak at around the $1.3 mark. And using the trend based Fibonacci, we can get to see whether that first wave to the upper side has done the minimum that we expect a first wave to the upper side to do, by just connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of that first wave to the high of the first wave, then dragging the fibs to the high of the wave 3. And that gives me a minimum target area to the upper side at around the fib level 0.618, and that is at around the $1.25 mark. And you can see we made our peak in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 1 at around the $1.3 mark. And using the Fibonacci's, we can also sketch out a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 2. And I just need to use the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of that first wave to the high of the wave 1 up there at around the $1.3 mark. And the minimum retracement area using the Fibonacci's is the area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, and I can mark that target area here on the charts like that, which perfectly lies between the $0.81 mark and the $0.69 mark. And then removing the Fibonacci's and then zooming out so that we can see what we have information over here, you can see after the formation of that, after seeing the peak of that first wave, we saw the formation of a double top over here, which is a chart pattern that normally breaks to the lower side, having the target area of the breakout as the height between the tops and the neckline. So using a trend line, we can get that height to give us a minimum target area to the lower side back to around the $0.96 mark. And you can see that we saw that breakout to the lower side, even lost the key area of support at around the $0.95 mark, retraced to back to around the $0.77 mark, and saw a reaction of the fib level 0.5, and in that movement we slightly touched our target area in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2. And after seeing the reaction of the fib level 0.5, we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side, and I believe we are seeing a structure that is a corrective movement over here, and because the wave 2 is a corrective movement, we also expect to see an ABC corrective movement play out over here, and we are seeing an ABC corrective movement having that as the low of the wave A. Then that bounced to the upper side, making our peak at around the $1.17 mark. That is what is forming the high for that wave B. Then I'm expecting another retracement over here to fully maximize our target area in the formation of this wave C at around the $0.66 mark, and that is the move that I'm expecting over here after seeing Polygon Matic losing the key area of support at around the $0.95 mark. Whatever we have been seeing over here is a retest, which has not yet been a success, but I think today this might be a success, because from the structures that we have right here, you can see we had a retest of that key area of resistance, and right now we are seeing a breakout, that is that rejection to the lower side. So there's a possibility that Polygon Matic might continue pushing lower to get fully into this target area, complete the formation of that wave C, and also complete the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2 before we can expect another impulsive movement to the upper side in the formation of a wave 3. And jumping to the 1 hour chart to see what chart patterns we have in formation over here, you can see in the formation of this wave C, we had been trading within this descending channel, and we managed to break out of the descending channel to the upper side. And after seeing the breakout, the key area of resistance at around the $0.95 mark, that is what prevented us from continuing to push higher. It gave us the resistance, and we are seeing a retest over here, and there's a possibility that we might continue pushing lower once the retest is a success to fully maximize the formation of that wave C and also the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2. Jumping back to the 4 hour chart so that we can also see what movements will be supported here on the RSI. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 40 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side. Also, any movements to the lower side will still be supported here on the RSI. Also, taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD, you can see we have printed a bearish cross, and that would mean our prices are coming our way, and that might support the formation of that wave C and also complete the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2. And that's the update for Polygon Matic.